Jenny, my mom-in-law, followed Jesus, and it was beautiful to behold. In our padded, materialistic, overstimulated Western society, Christianity has become more of a rote religion, a list of things we should and shouldn't do, devoid of a relationship with the one who loves you the most, than a passionate relationship with the loving God manifest by internal and cultural transformation. I believe there is a generation alive today shaken with a holy discomfort of simply going through the motions. In response, they're crying out to know what following in the ways of Jesus really means for our everyday lives. I believe many are willing to fit the bill. We need not dumb down the price tag. Jesus came for a revolution inside our hearts that would transform our entire lives and, in turn, society. The more we know him, the more we discover our true identity and our destiny here on earth. The two go hand in hand. Following Jesus is about a pursuit of his heart and a deeper understanding of the gospel and how the good news is worked out in our lives and the lives of those around us. Gospel means good news, which indicates there was bad news to start with that Jesus came to reverse. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection are both timely and timeless. There is no other gospel but death and resurrection. First, Jesus' death and resurrection, and then our own, as we are crucified with Christ and resurrected in his life as a new creation. Jesus said, "And anyone who comes to me must be willing to share my cross and experience it as his own, or he cannot be considered to be my disciple. So don't follow me without considering what it will cost you. For who would construct a house before first sitting down to estimate the cost to complete it? Otherwise, he may lay the foundation and not be able to finish." Luke 14:27-29. Let us consider the cost and then willingly pay the price as we follow Jesus, daily becoming more like him. May we run our race with perseverance and passion until the day of completion. Friends, Christ is my only message. It is my passion to ignite and awaken hearts all around the world to his goodness and love. My hope is that you will stop settling and welcome the discomfort of what it looks like to truly follow Jesus on a daily basis, allowing the wise teacher to sculpt you until you breathe your last breath. My prayer is that you will step out of the shallows and into the deep with him. Colossians 1:28-29 is a life verse for me. Christ is our message. We preach to awaken hearts and bring every person into the full understanding of truth. It has become my inspiration and passion in ministry to labor with a tireless intensity, with his power flowing through me to present every believer the revelation of being his perfect one in Jesus Christ. The truth is, we are all imperfect people walking in his perfect love. We are pilgrims on a journey, discovering new things every day, learning in the moments life brings while being transformed as we go. With that premise, I humbly present to you in the chapters of this book a snippet of the personal revelation I have attempted to walk in during my 20 years of following Jesus. We'll touch on entertainment culture, salvation, and the profound invitation to follow Jesus, who embodies the way, the truth, and the life we are to live. We'll look at the reality of living out the Sermon on the Mount, what true love really is, the identity crisis we face, and our misplaced worship in today's society. We'll talk about God's healing and transformation taking place in community, not isolation, while holding in tension the need for purposeful solitude in a world that's overstimulating and on demand. We'll talk about discipleship, a long obedience in the same direction over a lifetime. We'll discuss the Western cultural captivity of the church and whether we're posting a life mantra on social media or actually living it out in our daily lives. And of course, we'll talk about others. We're free to set others free. We are reconciled reconcilers. This is not a self-help gospel. It is good news for all. As you listen to these chapters, may you dig deep, weigh every word and bring them before God. Agree or disagree, but whatever you do,